How do you tell the story of a man who defies definition? A Complete Unknown, 2024, directed by James Mangold, attempts to answer this question as it chronicles the life and career of Bob Dylan, one of music's most enigmatic figures. Featuring a transformative performance by Timothée Chalamet, the film is less a straightforward biopic and more a kaleidoscopic journey through the pivotal moments that shaped Dylan's legacy. Does Mangold succeed in capturing the spirit of the man who once said, "I'll let you be in my dreams if I can be in yours"? Let's dive into this poetic and unconventional portrait. The film opens with a surreal and striking sequence. Dylan, clad in his iconic leather jacket and harmonica rack, walks through a hazy dreamscape. Images from his life flicker like old film reels: a Minneapolis coffee shop, a Greenwich Village stage, the glare of a spotlight. These fleeting glimpses set the tone for the film, fragmented, introspective, and deeply atmospheric. Timothée Chalamet's portrayal of Dylan is remarkable. From his distinct nasal drawl to his quiet, almost aloof demeanor, Chalamet embodies the folk legend with uncanny precision. The film avoids chronological storytelling, instead weaving together vignettes that highlight key chapters in Dylan's life. We see his early days as a struggling artist in Minnesota, his rise to fame in the New York folk scene, and his controversial transition to electric music at the Newport Folk Festival in 1965. Mangold's direction shines in these moments of transition, capturing Dylan's constant reinvention. The Newport sequence, in particular, crackles with tension as Dylan takes the stage with his electric band. The boos from the audience mix with cheers, reflecting the polarizing reception to his bold artistic shift. This scene underscores one of the film's central themes: the courage to defy expectations. Music is at the heart of A Complete Unknown, and Mangold uses it as a storytelling device to explore Dylan's evolution. The soundtrack is a carefully curated mix of original Dylan recordings and reimagined performances by Chalamet. These songs serve as both narrative markers and emotional touchstones, offering insight into Dylan's state of mind during key moments. One standout sequence features Like a Rolling Stone, performed live in a smoky, dimly lit theater. As Dylan's voice rings out, the camera pans across the faces in the audience, some enraptured, others confused, a few openly hostile. The performance encapsulates Dylan's ability to challenge and provoke, pushing his audience to confront their expectations of him and his art. The film also delves into Dylan's collaborations and relationships, shedding light on the people who shaped his journey. His mentorship under Woody Guthrie, his partnership with Joan Baez, and his tumultuous interactions with the press are depicted with nuance and depth. Through these relationships, the film explores Dylan's dual nature, a fiercely independent artist who often relied on the support and inspiration of those around him. As Dylan's star rises, so does the pressure and scrutiny. This chapter examines the toll of fame, portraying Dylan as a man increasingly at odds with his public persona. The film doesn't shy away from showing his struggles, the relentless media attention, the criticism from purists, and the personal sacrifices he made in pursuit of his art. One of the film's most poignant scenes takes place during Dylan's infamous 1966 world tour. Exhausted and frustrated, he lashes out at an audience member who calls him a traitor for abandoning folk music. The moment is raw and unfiltered, capturing Dylan's vulnerability and defiance. Chalamet's performance in the scene is electrifying, showcasing the emotional complexity of a man torn between his desire for artistic freedom and the expectations of his fans. Mangold juxtaposes these public struggles with quieter, introspective moments. Dylan's time spent in Woodstock, New York, serves as a refuge from the chaos. Scenes of him writing, painting, and playing music with the band offer a glimpse into his creative process and the solace he found in isolation. These moments are beautifully shot, with warm, natural lighting that contrasts sharply with the harsh glare of the spotlight. The final act of A Complete Unknown shifts focus to Dylan's later years, exploring his ability to continually reinvent himself. The film touches on his forays into gospel music, his role as a reluctant cultural icon, and his enduring influence on generations of artists. These sequences are interspersed with reflections from Dylan himself, presented through voiceover excerpts from interviews and writings. One of the most moving moments comes in the form of a conversation between Dylan and a young fan. The fan asks him what it all means, the songs, the fame, the controversies. Dylan's response, cryptic yet profound, encapsulates the essence of the film. I'm just a song and dance man. It's a reminder that, despite his larger-than-life status, Dylan has always seen himself as a simple artist, driven by an insatiable need to create. The film's closing sequence is a montage of Dylan's life and legacy, set to "Blowin' in the Wind." It's a fitting conclusion to a film that celebrates the enduring mystery of an artist who remains as elusive as the answers to his questions. A Complete Unknown, 2024, is a bold and evocative tribute to Bob Dylan's life and music. James Mangold's direction, combined with Timothée Chalamet's transformative performance, captures the spirit of an artist who has always defied categorization. The film's nonlinear structure and dreamlike visuals may not appeal to all viewers, but for those willing to embrace its unconventional approach, it offers a deeply rewarding experience. Critics have praised the film for its ambitious storytelling and Chalamet's nuanced portrayal, though some have noted its occasional tendency to romanticize its subject. On review aggregator sites, A Complete Unknown boasts an impressive average score of 8.7 out of 10, solidifying its place as one of the standout films of the year. For fans of Bob Dylan and biographical cinema, A Complete Unknown is a must-watch, a film that captures the essence of an artist who remains, in many ways, a beautiful enigma.